All right, guys, good morning. Basically, today it's already, starting to get just a little hot. Um, it's something like 74 degrees already and like 96% humidity out. But, I got myself a fan there. But basically, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to try to get, basically as much done as I can on this. Basically, I still need to get the oil drained out of the engine, drain the coolant, and yeah, I'm might try to get this radiator and fan and all of the hoses off of it today. But yeah, like I say, it's supposed to get pretty hot. It's right at 7 o'clock this morning, and it's already in the mid 70s, and it's only supposed to get hotter. But yeah, I did get out here last night, and I ended up taking the cruise control box off of it, and disconnected, basically the rest of the wiring, which it doesn't look the greatest. I'm going to try to address that once I get the engine pulled out. But yeah, I'll get it set up on a time lapse, and we'll see what we can't get done before it starts getting too hot. But if you watched the first video and you're watching the second video now, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and it really would help me out, I guess, with the algorithm. If you like the video, if you'd give it a like, and consider subscribing to my channel, because I really do have a lot more work to do on this old 300 SD, and yeah, I guess without further ado, I'll get started. All right, well, as you can see, I put the hood back down into the regular position, basically because I'm going to have to start getting down underneath of it, to drain the fluids, and a couple other things. I basically finished up getting what I could get done up top for now. I still have the fuel lines and just a couple of other things that I need to take out. But yeah, I'll get this thing jacked up and start draining coolant and draining the oil and all of that. But I also thought I'd mention I did start up a Instagram, basically for this channel. And if you if you want to follow along on Instagram, it's basically the name of the channel. I'll try to put a link down in the description for it. I'm sure I could figure that out. I've never done it before, but yeah, I'll get this thing jacked up, and we'll get started draining the fluids out of it. All right, well, I got it jacked up, and I just wanted to show you guys where I put my jack stands. You can see right here, that right there is basically part of your suspension that's where one of the rods, that basically control the front and the back movement of the wheel, ties in. And it's more or less basically just a subframe mount. And it did take a little bit to get this thing jacked up, because I do like using that stock jack. It just takes a little bit longer. But yeah, these jack stands, I made those back, gosh, a long time ago, whenever I was in a shop class. And I'm pretty confident in those holding up this Mercedes. They've held up quite a bit heavier vehicles. But yeah, I'll get down under here, and I'm going to start getting all of these belts taken off and getting the fluids drained. And yeah, I'll put you guys on a time lapse. All right, I got all of the fluids drained. The hoses pulled off of the radiator, the oil drained out of the engine, and yeah, you can see that I did make a little bit of a mess, but I did dump a bunch of floor dry down here, uh, just because I knew that it was going to leak some fluid. But I managed to recover most of it. Actually, the biggest part of it, I was actually able to get back out of it. But yeah, I guess my next course of procedure is I'm going to start getting this radiator out of it and getting that fan off. And I think after that I might be done with it for today, just because it's already starting to get pretty hot out here. It's not really that it's getting hot. I mean, the air temperature is actually only about 80 some degrees, but it's just the humidity out here that's getting bad. We're under a heat advisory today, so yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it good after I get the radiator and fan, and I'll probably get the belts off of it today too, but I think I'll be done with it after that. And yeah, might go in there and catch up on some 24 hours of Le Mans. But yeah, all right, well, I'll get started on pulling that radiator. All right, one thing that I did want to point out though, the bolts for the fan, it basically be a lot easier to go ahead and try to break those loose before you pull the belts off. That way that you're not down there really trying to have to hold on to that pulley it just makes it a lot, a lot easier to, go ahead and, at least just break them loose while there's still tension on that belt. All right, well, I've basically got, the radiator, the fan, pretty much, all of that taken care of today. Uh, I do have, this oil cooler here that I need to pull off. Um, the alternator, I need to get down there and, loosen up that AC compressor and get that belt off of it. But yeah, I'm making some pretty good progress. Stuff like this does kind of take time. It took me a little bit of time to get the thing jacked up, but yeah, I think, I might come back out here later on tonight just because it's already starting to get, not really hot, but it's just humid, and it just kind of sucks being out here. But yeah, I'll probably wait until it starts cooling off, and I might come back out later on tonight and do a couple more things. I might try to get that alternator off of there and finish getting that belt. But yeah, if you enjoy my video here about how to get this engine out, and basically resealing it, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I've got quite a bit more work to go here, and I've got quite a bit more work to do on the basically on the whole car. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and consider subscribing, and leave me a comment down below. If you think that maybe I might have done something a little wrong, or which I don't think that I have, but yeah, go ahead and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.